Country Craft Corner and into Chris's car. We're heading out of here today to go to lunch, and I'm not sure what else, if anything else. We're supposed to be getting this really bad weather coming in here tonight. Well, not so bad for us, but for Kristen and her little town, it's supposed to be pretty bad over in her town and then north of us. So I think we're supposed to get anywhere from 1 to 3 to less than an inch to 4. It keeps changing, so I don't know what we'll end up with. I guess we'll see tomorrow. So anyway, we're just getting out and about, and I think I'm going to start my home tour when I get back to the house, and we'll see how far I get with that today. And I'm not sure I'm going to post anything today. Sorry, I'm trying to hold steady here, but we are driving and I'm not doing the driving. So trying to hold on to the phone here. So anyway, like I said, it's a pretty day today. It's cold, very, very cold, but it is a pretty day. So for all of you who live north of Virginia, hunker down, stay safe. Please stay safe. And I will say a little prayer for you guys that everyone comes through this storm. No bodily harm done and no harm to your homes or properties. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I'm back. We're still on our way to the little place we're going to go for lunch. We're going to get another one of those club sandwiches today, I think, because Chris likes that place to eat too, and he wasn't there with us yesterday. Kristen and I went, or not yesterday, but Saturday, Kristen and I went. So he likes that place to eat too, so that's where we're heading, and thought I would just chit-chat with y'all a little bit. I don't have a lot more to tell you. I'm pretty much an open book. I did want to say that I never have worked for money. I used to have my own business with a girlfriend of mine for about a couple of years. We used to sew draft stopper bunnies and stuffed bunnies, and we would sew them out of muslin and then dress them and sew their clothes. And then we had them in several shops here in Virginia, 3 different places, and we had to pay to rent out places, and we had to fill up the merchandise every month. So we did that, or restock the merchandise, whatever sold in the month. We didn't make any money. we spent all our money in materials because we really liked using like Waverly material, really nice materials to make their little bunny dresses. So we also did home shows, much like a Tupperware party or a Longaberger basket party. We would invite people, or have them invite us into their home, and we'd set all of our wares up, and people would choose what they wanted to buy, and we'd make them give us 6 weeks in order to fill their orders, and then we would deliver them. And that's how we as I said, we really didn't make any money, but we had fun doing it. I learned how to sew. So Denise was my girlfriend, and she taught me how to sew, and then I kind of took it from there. She had to move out of Virginia, and I couldn't keep up with everything, so I shut it down after a little while. It was also taking time away from our girls. I was a stay-at-home mom and did a lot of volunteering through the years, especially when they were in high school. I volunteered for the Band Parents Association. I was actually the president of the Band Parents Association for 6 or 7 years, a lot of years. Great times, a lot of chaperoning. Love those kids. Yeah, hi, band kids. If any of you guys are watching, I miss you guys. And those were fun times. But then I continued not to work. I just did my crafts, and Chris and I have done some traveling. We've gone on some cruises. I'll tell you about that another time. I do have another YouTube channel called Arlen's Travels. If you guys ever want to check that out, I'll put a link. But anyway, we're arriving at our restaurant, so just wanted to chat a little bit on our way. So I figured out I have to look over here to make sure that I'm looking at you, but then again, then I can't see myself. So if I'm cutting off half my head, that's why, because I'm not looking at myself. Oh, brother. I'm a piece of work, huh? Anyway, we're off to eat our lunch. Catch y'all later. Bye. Hey there. Back again. Well, we're finished with our lunch, and we had to stop at Home Depot on our way home, so I'm sitting here in the car waiting for Chris. He went in to pick up a couple of things. He's fixing something, and I did not retain that information of what he's fixing, but he's always fixing something. He's a Mr. Fix-It. He is always doing something, always busy. I want to let you guys know that you would think we were going to get about 5 feet of snow in this area. Everybody's freaking out. All the grocery stores are, parking lots are completely full. You know, and I wouldn't doubt if we would need it. Look at this. Look at this. It is like static electricity city here. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Ugh, sorry. But everybody's getting well prepared for this storm, I guess. So we've got plenty of food at home. I'm going to be fixing some spaghetti sauce tomorrow. I have a really easy recipe that is in my blog, actually. I could put a link to that. Really simple spaghetti sauce, but it turns out every time, and it's really tasty. So that's what Chris has requested for me to make tomorrow, so I'll do that, and a salad probably, and maybe some Italian bread. Gonna be pretty crazy around here, I think. Here we go. But so sunny and pretty today. I'm so warm. The sun is coming in on me. I might just take a nap. What do you think? About the trees. Spring is my favorite time of the year. One of my favorite times. I love fall too. And I don't mind summer, although here in Virginia it gets really hot and humid. You know, I could take the heat if we didn't have the 100% humidity on top of that in the summertime. It gets hot. So we did get an awning that I'm going to do a video about when it gets close, you know, when the weather gets prettier, and we get some flowers growing out there, and I get the patio all set up. I'll show you all that awning. Chris installed it, and he was ingenious. He set himself up a pulley system with his four-wheeler, and he got it all taken care of, though. So did want to tell you guys, for those of you who follow me on Facebook and Instagram, our newfie Sophie is doing much better. She had hurt her back right leg or foot, we're not quite sure, but she was toe touching, what we call here in the newfie world. She was toe touching, or giant, I guess they call it anywhere, but she was toe touching and had me worried sick, to be honest with you. But we've been treating her with anti-inflammatories and making her rest and trying to keep her off of the hardwood, which is not an easy task, but trying to keep her on the rug because she gets hot. She wants to move and put her belly on the colder floor. But she's doing better today, thank goodness. She's not limping as much. And with these big dogs, I always worry about, you know, cancer or them pulling a cruciate, or they're so big and their joints are, you know, you got to really watch them. Plus Sophie's not getting any younger. She's 9. She turned 9 in November, and that is a senior citizen for Newfoundland. So, but she's doing much better, thank goodness. So I'm really happy about that. Very relieved. So, all right, well, I'll close for now. I don't really have much else to chit-chat about today. Like I said, I'm an open book. I'll figure it out. I'll tell you, doing these videos is a creative task in and of itself, you guys. So doing these has given me another outlet for my creative ways. Anyway, we're heading home in a minute, so I'll catch you when we get there. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, everyone. Here I am, back home, standing in our front yard. And of course, everything out here is still decorated for St. Patrick's Day. I think that we are experiencing the calm, the literal calm before the storm. to look at it and feel it today. It's warmed up nicely. The sky is a beautiful blue. You would never know what's coming tonight and tomorrow. So anyway, just wanted to take you on in here and show you the Easter decorations that I have created this year. Sophie's barking at me in here. As you can see, the front porch is still decorated for St. Patrick's Day. And in we go. Hi, Soph. Hi, Soph. Yeah. Here we go. We have a kind of a center hall entrance, center hall colonial. More of the house is to the left than is to the right. What's Sophie? What is it? Good girl. If you look above you, that's the upstairs landing. I did not do any decorations up there. To the right is the living room. Straight ahead is the family room. And to the left is the dining room. So I'll just zip around here a little bit now and just show you a little bit of what I did for Easter this year. This is my living room cozy corner. Really didn't do much here. Threw a couple of eggs down on the table and put some pink flowers. Added some pink flowers to that arrangement and that arrangement. Other than that, I pretty much left it alone. This green color is my accent color normally in these rooms, in the front of the house. And so you can tell I've kind of just added some Easter stuff to the green in these rooms. Pink bunny. Just added a little bit of pink to that corner. That's our side yard. It goes on out there for quite a ways. And here's the living room's centerpiece. Got the little bunnies. I think I'm going to leave this up though. Past Easter, why not? Bunnies hop through summer, don't they? Maybe some of the more Eastery stuff I'll take down, but I think I'll leave that arrangement alone. And then I just did these few little things out here. Added an egg garland up there. And that's pretty much all I did in the living room here. Hey, Sophie. Moving on in here to the dining room. My lights aren't on yet. Anyway, I found this. This is from Plow and Hearth, actually. I found this in my closet. I'd forgotten I had purchased it last year, or a couple of years ago. And I decorated with it for my family reunion that we hosted here. And red and white gingham was what I used as my theme, which I might go back to this summer when I go to decorate for summer. Pull out all of my red and white gingham stuff. That was fun and chipper. Really didn't do anything here except for just replace the runner. And added a bunny. And here's the dining room table. This runner was a coup of a find in Home Goods, because it pulls in all of the colors of this lantern centerpiece that I created. This also has little white lights running through it. It's very pretty in the evening. Added green candles and just an egg garland up there. And that pretty much does it for this part of the house. An overall look at things. I'm still trying to talk Chris into the wainscoting for in here. wainscoting on the bottom, and then to paint the top like a greige, because we have all this really pretty molding in here. So that's the living room and dining room. Let's go back into the foyer and enter the family room that way, right, Soph? Yeah, you good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's the master in there. Give you a peek in there. Master bathroom back there. I have a very complete home tour that I'll link. But this is the master bath. Of course, I didn't really decorate in here. Little toilet room in there. Shower. My curling irons I left out. Walk-in closets on either side. I was thinking, let me back up here. One of these days, I can't even believe I'm going to do this, you guys. But y'all have been asking me what I wear and how I choose my clothing. Well, I need to clean out some clothes and shoes. I'm embarrassed to show the shoes. So maybe one day we'll do a video of that. Up there are my cruise baskets. I always keep my must-haves in there. Anyway, back to the Easter decor. That's how you get to the basement there. And let's start with this cozy corner. Kind of just a whimsical little look. A little different. I like different. That pillow. Love that pillow. Got that from Joann's. And just added. So I didn't do too much here. I just replaced the runner. Added a couple bunnies on either side. And redid this flower arrangement with more of that the same garland I used over there for in here. Had a little yellow in here to go with the gold in the table runner. Kristen, my oldest, our oldest, and Candace, our youngest. If they're camera shy in person, I'll show you them in pictures. This is Chris and I on an Alaskan cruise there. Anyway, moving on over. Redid this little cozy corner. Kind of a little Easter head there. Happy Easter and a Boyd's Bear bunny. More of those eggs. Just kind of stuck some eggs in there, added to that arrangement. I did this arrangement, made that. Cute little sleeping bunnies in the front there. This fella, he's one of my favorites. Got him from that really nice country store. I took you guys through that one day. And then the mantle. It worked out really pretty. And all I did was just add the egg garland, wrapped it in the pastel lights, and added it to my existing Pip Bear garland. That worked out really well. Lightened up the candlesticks with cream color and pink candles. Added a couple bunnies and called that done. There's Sam laying out on the patio. They love the cold patio at this time of year. I did replace my doilies on my end tables with just a few of those placemats that are similar to that. And put up this burlap bunny wreath. I do know it wasn't hard to make, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do a voiceover. I just don't have enough pictures of it. I guess I could section off the pictures. Well, anyway, And this little table, I just replaced the table runner on it to match the one over on the credenza. Miss, you cannot go out that door. You have to go out the garage door because your foot is hurt. And you cannot climb those steps. No, ma'am. You gotta wait. You need to wait for a minute. Yes, you do. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. You're so sweet. But you still have to wait, okay? Look at her tail just wagging away. You just have to wait. Yes, you do. I know. Don't you bark at me. So I made this little arrangement. I bought that bunny from that little country store too. And I bought these pipberry candle rings. I already had the plate. The bunny came from Hobby Lobby and that, I believe. I did not do anything with that shelf. I ran out of stuff and I ran out of money, to be honest with you guys. I spent a lot of money on my Easter stuff this year. Anyway, as we move on into the kitchen, my favorite room, one of my favorite rooms in the house. I didn't do anything above the cabinets. I just replaced this table runner, which mimics the tablecloth a bit. And I did redo this arrangement just a little bit. I just stuck some eggs in, removed some of the darker flowers I had in there, and just pretty much just put some pretty Eastery flowers around. Try to light that candle every day. It's a Yankee Candle Home Sweet Home, one of my favorite scents. I used the same concept when I made this as I do when I make a lantern centerpiece. I'm going to use the candle ring as my lantern, quote, quote. I really didn't do a lot to my windows. As y'all know, I usually do redecorate my windows. It's very bright right now. I'll try to quickly go through this. I did add a bunny on either side. There he is. And I just simply put a few eggs, a couple of eggs, in my flower arrangements. And this little chick, I don't think I can get her in the picture. Love you, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. More eggs in this one. And this little girl bunny here. That's pretty much all I did in the kitchen. I didn't do really anything to that back there. As I said, I kind of ran out of money and just did not want to purchase more this year. I could have done much more with that, but I mean, I could have taken it all apart and redone it with bunnies and everything else, but I had to pick and choose. So as we walk on through here, I wanted to show you guys this. This was my Christmas present from Stacy, my cousin. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. This is another song that my family, that we all sing together and can't get through without absolutely sobbing. Google it. It's a pretty song. This is our grandma's favorite and one that she always sang and that we have adopted and try to get through it every time we're together. And Stacy had it put on wood, and I will ask her for the website and I'm sure she'll give it to me. But if you'd like to get something done, this is the sheet music. She purchased the sheet music and sent it to the fellow, and he made this up. And here we go over to the kitchen table. Here's Gracie. Hi, Gracie Goober. Here's a Gracie girl. Hi, sweetie. Oh, so sleepy. She's sleeping. And here's Sophie patiently waiting for me to take her OUT. My lights are not on here either yet. Actually, the butterfly lights are on, but you really can't see them. They have to stay on all the time. They're not on a timer. But I made this up and used the little praying bunnies to anchor the corners. And it matches the tablecloth. And I've got dishes that match this tablecloth to a T too. And I just replaced the candle holders and the candles. Excuse our cameras. They're out all the time because I'm constantly taking pictures. I did not do anything to this cozy corner. Not one thing. And then I just added a few bunnies up there on this is my hutch. Just a few bunnies there, and then an Easter sign down here. A couple of eggs. Didn't do a lot. Didn't touch that corner shelf. I'm not sure. Here's my wreath. I was waiting for it to turn to Easter so I can put this outside. After the 17th, I'll be decorating out on the front porch in the wagon, and then this will go on the light post. Give you a link for that too. And I'm supposed to be going to a craft day this Thursday, and I will be helping one of my very dear friends make this same wreath. Lord willing, anyway, if we can get there with this weather coming in, I don't know. Well, hopefully that will work. Here's the powder room. And all I did in here was just add that little bunny and do a little bit to that flower, to that basket there. Not much in here. Added this little bunny, Boyd's bunny over here. And that's it. While we're going, I'll show you the laundry room. If none of you have seen, some of you haven't seen the laundry room yet. This room came completely empty except for the floor when we moved in here. And Chris purchased and installed all of the cabinets. Of course, I picked the curtains, made the wreath, but he installed all of the cabinets and the crown molding and the backsplash. This is where the dogs eat. This is really a trash can cabinet, but this is for their dog food. I need to bring in a bag, obviously, today. But nice collage picture. I made that up. And we just painted this room just recently. This is a calendar. Every year my girls get me a calendar and use pictures that I've taken throughout the year. And that's about it, guys, for this level. So oh wait, I have to show you guys this. We did, as you all saw, put up I don't know whether you guys saw it put up, but that's where I chose to put my hymn plaque or sign, however you want to say it. I still believe in amazing grace, that there's power in the blood, that he walks with me and he talks with me, that because he lives, I can face tomorrow, all because of the old rugged cross. All of those old hymns are hymns that we have sung as a family throughout, for my entire life. They mean so much. But I added the scroll, well, I didn't add it, Chris added it, the scrolly piece up above it, and that spiffy clock. That does work. It really is 5 of 2. Let me see if I can get back over here and take a picture of the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. I think that'll do it, you guys, for this video. So I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.